the date today?
What's the
April 19th?
19th?
Well, it's April 19th here this morning. It's about 4:50 and we have finally arrived at the public land here. Got our morning coffee and our food and we're ready to get after them gobblers.
Revving.
So our plan for today is, you guys saw us hunting on that cornfield yesterday morning. We're gonna go up to the ridge straight south of that this morning.
Southwest.
And it's southwest-ish, I guess, if you want to call it that. And we are going to try to get in pretty close to their roost. And the birds have been working off to the west every morning, so we think that they're going to be strutting that ridge top, and hopefully we can get on a couple and get Jack to put one on the ground. You ready, big dog?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Well, we're ready to get out there, and we got a new pro staff with us this morning.
She's pro staff, J unit, baby.
She's ready to get after it, and we're gonna put one on the ground.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Alright guys, we're on this main ridge right now. We have at least 2, I think 3 gobblers down at the bottom here. We're on the high side of them. We're trying to decide where to set up. A lot of hens over here. We're probably 150 yards from this one gobbler. About the same for that one, and then a little bit farther for this other one. A lot of scratching in here and a lot of turkey signs, so they could work their way up here. But we don't want to spook them either. It's hard to say what they're going to do off the roost, so I don't want to get too aggressive. Finally got set up here, and the birds have kind of been a little quiet, but I think they're down now, and we have a bird pretty close here gobbling. So, we finally did end up setting up on this highest point of this ridge, in between a crest over behind us. So, the birds have been roosted along that crest there. So, I think they were on both sides of it. We heard a few gobbles this morning. But not many, but they're around here and they're starting to fire up a little bit, so hopefully we can get one to come into our decoy setup and put one on the ground. I've seen them. You can see him. What's he doing? I don't know what just happened, but that bird spooked for some reason. It couldn't have seen Jess and I, so I have no idea. We got another one coming. It's a big bird. It's too bad. We have birds coming in left and right. Apparently the turkey was like right there. Jack was set up right down there. It's not that bad. What do you think happened?
I think he saw me.
Just lesson learned. Set up behind the brush, I guess, with turkey. With deer, you can set up in front of it. They won't silhouette you, but oh well. Get them next time. We had a little problem. We got stuck in the creek. That was easy. This is the deciding factor of whether I go get a bow tag or a shotgun tag. Second season shotgun tag for Iowa. I think we're gonna go pick one up, and if I can hit all 3 bullseyes, which are about 1 inch big, at 20 yards, then I'm gonna have to get a bow tag. Here's one.
You get it?
Yep. There's gonna be some pressure on this dude. I don't even want to bow hunt turkeys. I might just have to whiff it.
No, don't do that.
I think I got it. Might be on that top edge of that bullseye. Actually is, I don't know why. Shoot. Whiffed it.
Shotgun tag.
Locked and loaded. Right, Jack?
Loaded, locked. Loaded and locked.
Yeah, with all these boot tracks, you probably don't think it's going to be good, but I promise you there's a lot of turkeys in here. Alright guys, we're just going in for the afternoon hunt. We're up in a different spot for the evening because we went home for the weekend early, and hunted this place a lot for turkey last year, a few times for deer, and it's just loaded with gobblers. I think I know how they use this place pretty well, so we should be in pretty good shape, and I actually think they're going to gobble this evening because it's so calm. It's the nicest day it's been. Nice day we've had in, I don't know, maybe all year, but pretty excited to be out there. I think right now we're going to go in, check a bunch of fields. I think I know where they're going to roost, at least one spot where there should be some gobblers roosting. So if all else fails, if we can't locate any by calling and walking around, then I guess we'll go to that roosting area and set up for the night. Should be fun. See that? Your pop-up line. We got a strutter in the field right over this hump here in the field. Strutting right inside the timber. Hunter, he's gonna be able to see us if we go in the field. Yeah, let's back around and come out. Yeah, we gotta move though. Is he coming this way? No, he's just strutting, I'm sure he is. Oh, then we're fine. Yeah, we got all the time in the world. He's got a roost down there. Game on, dude. Check out that. I'll tell you what, Jack has some unconventional methods, but they sometimes work. He has to be hearing it because he started gobbling. Already sounds like he's getting closer. He wasn't gobbling before, so he's got to be getting closer. There's no way he's gonna come back before this. I think he's gonna roost over there. I'm gonna walk away and go. I think we're just a little too late. And they're gonna fly up soon anyway. You saw him in your bios. I guarantee you he came to the fence and didn't want to cross it. I don't know if we spooked. I mean, we just need to get there. We need to get him pinned down so we can go kill him in the morning.
You're still hanging out there?
Mm-hmm. You spooked him.
I did?
Yeah.
How?
He heard that.
No way.
Dude, he was coming across the floor. He was coming across the field.
He heard that?
He heard that and took off running.
You are joking.
He heard that. Oh, that is too bad. He was walking across the field. I don't know.
You think he was gonna fly up though?
He was halfway out in the field. I don't know if he heard you or if he saw you, but when you did that, I saw him turn around and take off running. He wasn't close, but he was coming. He was like 100 yards closer than his hens. Alright, boys and girls, that concludes this entry into the mess that is our turkey hunting career.
The mess thicket.
The mess thicket. Yeah, so they fooled us again tonight. It's been a rough couple of days, or rough day, actually. Had that bird this morning at 15 yards, but we know where he's roosted, approximately, and I have a shotgun tag tomorrow, and I'm gonna blow his brains out. So, on that note, I'll see you in the morning. Alright guys, we just got set up on some birds in the same unit that we were in yesterday morning. We think it's the same group because it seems like there's multiple times and they're just hammering this morning. They're not roosting in the same spot, but close. We're under 100 yards, I bet. We have a pond out in front of us, and then the river is to the south of us, I guess. And whether we want to or not, this is where we're going to have to set up on them, at least off the roost. Hopefully we can get them to fly down this way. I mean, he's either going to fly down this way and go around this pond, or he's going to go the other, complete opposite direction. And we won't be able to do anything about that, but I'm going to start out with some calls and see if He was 40 yards strutting, saw the decoy. And then, I don't know. He never saw us. I don't know that.
He's in there.
Huh?
Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Think we can work around this chunk of timber?
There's a path.
And cut him off? I bet he's going to a field, dude.
I mean, we heard him drumming, and it just kept getting louder, and I'm like, well, I didn't hear him fly down, I don't think anything of it. All of a sudden I look over and he's strutting right there.
We didn't have a shot at all.
It's too thick. I mean, this bird has a lot of hens. I mean, I think I saw a hen fly down that way, so I'm sure he didn't want to come all the way in, but man. I'm gonna try to get around him, I guess. We're going for a new long jump record. Don't worry, he was a runner in high school.
Alright. This is pretty much how our turkey season's been going. So
I've already attempted it and got wet.
I got a soaking boot, baby.
soaking boot. We have absolutely no idea where he's at. We got a wet gun,
We heard one gobble.
wet boots. We're gonna go after him.
This morning's hunt really went down the pooper. And we backed out, drove about 35 minutes. We're right next to a nice chunk of public land to our left there, and we're actually on the private land that we have permission to hunt. That borders it. And we're getting out here laughing, so, you know, nothing's been in the field. We haven't seen a damn turkey. Driving all the way here and almost didn't come in. Turkey just hammered right across that field, so. He's gobbled a couple times. We're gonna probably set up. Hopefully he's alone looking for hens.
I think he's in that chunk of timber right there.
Yeah.
And I think if we just take this lane down and start calling down to the edge,
Yeah.
I think we can get him.
Done deal.
Hold on. Maybe there's a hen.
Why isn't he coming?
Reap it. Okay. Go.
What's he doing?
He's walking back.
Which
Go.
way?
I'd go now.
He's not coming. We'd have killed him if he wouldn't have this stupid Tom. He's not dominant.
Where's that hen?
Where was that?
It's another gobble.
Was that up there?
Yeah.
Any closer?
I don't know about that. Who would have freaking guessed?
We would have killed him if we wouldn't have had this truck. He's not dominant.
I know.
So we might want to just work around. Work him from the other angle.
How do you think we should do that?
That one's coming, maybe.
Might be.
We should have just killed that Tom. But he did not like our strutter decoy. I don't think he's the dominant bird in this area. Because he was, I mean, he's got a wimpy gobble for one. Looks like a nice bird, but I don't know. He's not liking the strutter, so he shut up. We thought we were gonna be able to call him back out, but he shut up, and we don't want to go after him when we don't know where he is. And we think we can come back and kill him tonight. So the plan is to back out and then come back in here. I don't know what time. Later this afternoon.
By 4.
Set up some decoys and probably a ground blind, and see what happens. I think we might be able to get him then, so stay tuned.
Well, I didn't end up going back out that night. I ended up just spending the afternoon with the family, had some deer burgers, and it was a pretty good time. But Jack went out, actually had he thinks it was the same gobblers, kind of go around his setup just out of range with the bow, and when they went up to roost. And he actually went out there a couple more times since then, that same weekend, and didn't have too much luck. They basically stayed out of range, and he had other people hunting the public land right next to him, and it was kind of a crapshoot. So hasn't been back since, but some close calls in this video, and we were excited to get back after him after this. I went out the next day in the morning with Dad, and we went to a public land unit along the river. Had tons of turkeys gobbling, but none of them were on our side of the river and on the public land we had access to. So we were kind of out of luck that morning, and our only hope was to try to get them to fly across the river, and it was a big river, so it just wasn't going to happen. And so basically, after fly down, nothing was on our side, and we had to basically pack out. We checked out one more public land unit, didn't have any luck, and had to call it a weekend. So with that, I kind of had to eat my tag and didn't get a bird. So unfortunately, second season comes to a close. But make sure you stay tuned. We just came back from Missouri this weekend. Had a great weekend. There is some success tasted, and make sure you stay tuned for the videos coming up soon and all the rest of the action this spring. Thanks for watching, guys.